What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's YouTube video we have a lot of stuff to actually talk about regarding the upcoming South Park x Fortnite collaboration. So without further ado, in today's video, let's just not stall or anything and start off by talking about these skin cosmetics I'll be releasing in the item shop very soon. Real quickly, I'm going to go over to my screenshots folder and get one of the actual images to show you guys on screen of all of the new skins. The official description Epic Games gave to some of the content creators in that early cosmetic program goes as following. Stan, Kyle, Cartman, Kenny, and Butters are officially joining Fortnite. On January 9th during downtime, the brand new South Park cosmetics will be hitting the locker, and then hitting the locker of the people in the early cosmetic program, and then they'll be hitting the item shop right when downtime ends. This will include the brand new Gonna Have Myself a Time bundle, which includes 5 outfits, 4 back blings, 5 pickaxes, 2 emotes, and 1 cape. Now it's interesting to see that they mention 1 cape on its own, because that should just be a back bling, right? I'm not really for sure what's going on here, so maybe it's 5 back blings, they just want to be a little bit extra, who really knows, but it is one thing to mention. And then the Tally sidekick that is actually going to be in this game will be available as its own technically item shop thing, and won't be available in the big Gonna Have Myself a Time bundle, at least based on the description that they gave out. And then after they went ahead and told us about that, we ended up getting some more information regarding some of the new cosmetic weapons and different actual event things you'll be able to participate in, starting off with the Stick of Truth mythic weapon you're able to see on screen right now. The one-time use Stick of Truth may descend from the sky for any mere mortal to wield. Control the storm by retrieving it and watch as it immediately shrinks to surround you for the final circle. This is interesting because it means that it's not going to be really, a storm circle shape changing based on the description, but instead it's going to make the storm circle focus to instantly close onto where you are right now. I'm not sure if it'll be a fast closing or a slow closing, but it should still eventually close on down to where you currently are, and it's an interesting little way for them to go ahead and use the Stick of Truth in this game. But of course that isn't the only new item, because right after that we got the new Cheesy Poofs item, which we talked about in a previous video. I thought it was either going to be an emote or an item. It appears to be actually a little bit of both, but for this first part it appears to just be an item. Packed full of ingredients, Cheesy Poofs can give you a quick pick-me-up. Cheesy Poofs restore health quickly, and you can even eat them while sprinting. Throw them to heal allies or damage enemies, meaning that this can actually be thrown at your allies to either, I don't know how it's going to work. It's going to be like a little smoke bomb type of explosion or a stink bomb type of explosion, where if your friends are in it, they're able to gain health, but if enemies are in it, they're able to actually lose health. Or maybe it's just like a direct hit thing, where if you throw the item and it directly hits whoever you're aiming at, it does some damage to them, kind of like the mythic goldfish. We currently don't know, but it's interesting to see. Next up, however, we have the Kenny's respawn medallion. It's just like Kenny said. That's the actual description they gave us, by the way. Translation: if you find the one-time use Kenny's respawn medallion / token, it will automatically reboot you after being eliminated. We're not for sure how this is going to work in a mode, for example, like solos, but it still should be pretty nice to see. It'd be pretty cool to have kind of like the reload respawn thing, with the solo system if you have this medallion. But keep in mind, after you get down to the medallion and after you get rebooted, you won't have any of your weapons or anything. You'll be starting out brand new, and medallion token should be broken, I do believe, or it won't actually drop down for anyone else to use. It just kind of gets eliminated out of the match. After that, we have the new POI being Cartman Land. There's no height requirement at Cartman's personal theme park, because Cartman Land will feature rides like the Chaos Blast, Voyage to the Center of the Planet, and Pee-Pee's Lazy River. This is going to be replacing the Wonky Land area in-game, so it's going to be interesting to kind of see how the little, redesign works, and to see all kind of like the South Parkified variants of this little theme park in-game. But then we get to the cool part. We have the brand new Born in Chaos event pass. This is an entirely free pass with no V-Bucks required, and it will be available by going to your Born in Chaos tab in the lobby to view the Chaos Pass. This new pass has 13 South Park themed items you can unlock by completing South Park quests that include things like the Backpack of Cred back bling, which was kind of like South Park's jug version of Prime energy drinks. We have the Terrence and Philip pickaxe, and then we have the Cheesy Poofs rocket ship emote as only 3 of the 13 free rewards you'll be able to obtain. On top of that, however, by completing every single quest, you'll be able to get the Imagination Land airship glider as a bonus added to your account, which is pretty cool to see. But a lot of stuff that'll actually be dropping tomorrow with the South Park update, and then the South Park Chaos will be lasting until around February 5th, so you'll be able to drop in, do 5-man squads, which is a new thing going on. And I should probably put up that first image once again real quickly here. This image right here in the South Park collaboration is going to be the release of Quints, also known as 5-player squads, where you'll be able to queue up into, you know, normal battle royale, zero mode, or whatever else with you and 4 other friends for a total of 5, which is a pretty cool thing to actually see. There's no mention of if it's going to be a permanent edition or if it's a limited time only edition, but it still should be a nice way to actually kind of, you know, test out new squad sizes in Fortnite, because we honestly haven't really seen that many squad size changes in recent years, right? You know, especially when it comes to like the new modes and everything. Maybe some of the newer modes can actually end up being more helpful, even though technically 5-player squads existed already if you played Ballistic, but of course, you know, Ballistic hasn't really been getting updated recently at all. With that said, however, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about the South Park collaboration? We don't know the price of the actual bundle or tally or anything like that, so that's a little bit of a bummer, but you know, Epic Games kind of like stopped telling us that certain amount of stuff, but we will know after downtime actually ends, and of course, we'll be doing a showcase with tonight's update to show all of the new items that get added, so you can stay in the loop with everything Fortnite. Until next time I'm over, I hope you champs and champions enjoyed today's video, and peace out.